Abusianfo Kojo Ghana TV ni in fact honorable Kennedy Agyapong interview exclusive one in fact ubebonsum in comment section I like a video no and passe when munyamni or plans my Ghana pa
because of my vision and the love I have for the 5 northern regions. I hope after the tour, people will change their minds towards me. The last time I was here, I tell them to take it. Oh. Message I gave, they didn't understand it. Now I'm still standing by my point and repeating it, that we can use the 5 northern regions in terms of agric and agro-processing to feed the whole Africa. And I still maintain it because when you look at the vast land you have in the 5 northern regions, I don't see why we can't have most of the agro-processing industries in these 5 regions. And I believe that we can, if we can develop Ghana and make money, it is not only from the cocoa and gold. We can utilize the lands over here for so many things that will bring us money more than cocoa and gold. What we are lacking is a visionary leader who will really use the opportunities here to benefit the citizens. And if you want a visionary leader, then it's Kennedy Agyapong. And no, let me branch off before I come in.
Okay.
When I entered, I saw messages that you were reading, and a lot of misconception. A lot of misconception. What are they saying? That I have insulted who? See, whoever is giving that, at least should give Kennedy Agyapong benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And say that, what is wrong with this man? When he was talking like that, was he drunk? Or what? Is he mad to speak like that? See, when you don't get people analyzing statements and only consume it, it's unfortunate. It doesn't help the party. And now, who said I didn't support Bawumia when I lost the election? Do you know how much money I spent? And even thank you. Nobody in Bawumia's team called me to say thank you. But only what you get is insults from me, for insulting me. Now,
Okay.
but I haven't said it. My son is a witness. Wherever I went, I gave the candidate 100,000 sewing machines, dryers, street lights, and some Chinese women products. They came to pick it up. Is he aware of that? But I'm not the one to go out there and say, I gave this, I gave that. But at least they should have said thank you to me. And nobody. But I'm not worried about it. So that deception will not help the party.
Okay.
I went out of my way with my team. Do you know how much I spent a day with my team in a constituency just to campaign for Dr. Bawumia? So when they come out with such information, it's so disturbing. It doesn't even encourage the person, if he loses, to go and spend his money again. You see, so they have to be careful when they are putting out information.
Okay.
They should cross-check.
Okay. You see that these are the mindset of the people out there.
Yeah.
You didn't support Bawumia?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I went around. You can ask Kandapa, and wherever I went, and there was, a problem there, I called him to tell him, look, you guys should do this.
Okay.
I remember one time I went to Ejoso. And Ejoso, there was a sharp division. Okay, so they took me to the 2 places to reconcile and whatever. When I was coming out of the second place, a guy accosted me and said, Honorable, we have not been paid, the NACO. And if they don't pay us, we are going to make sure that our family, all of us, and our family will not vote for MPP. I quickly called the National Secretary and said, hey, you guys have to address this issue because it will affect us. And I didn't know they've not been paid. According to the guy, they've not been paid for 7 months to 9 months. So I called and informed them. What else do you want me to do again?
I see.
You know, but I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
It's good. I have to explain to them for them to know. Even Jesus Christ, when he healed the 10 lepers and whatever, one went to say thank you to him. He asked, where are the 9? Okay, even Jesus Christ asks, where are the 9? Ask Dr. Bawumia if he called me to say thank you to me.
And he is aware of the support you gave.
Excuse me, what a question to ask. Is he not aware? If I had gone out there to insult him, he would have been aware. He is fully aware. And why? I was on the same platform with him campaigning at Legon. But none of his team even picked the phone to say thank you to me. Forgetting tomorrow.
Did you feel bad about it?
No, I don't expect thank you from anybody, so I'm not worried. Okay. But I'm responding to
a texter.
Yeah, a texter. Oh, okay. You know, that they don't even know what goes on behind the scenes.
Okay. Now you are in the Upper East region. What are we looking at from delegates?
Say, delegates, I want delegates to vote for me. If you vote for Kennedy Agyapong, you vote for development. You vote for jobs, employment. Because God has endowed the 5 northern regions with arable lands that we can use it to make money. What are we doing in this region? We've had political leaders, both NDC and PP, and we've had this land over the years, and we've not been able to utilize it. That's why I'm saying they should give me a chance, and they'll see what we can do. So many things. I have examples to give you. See, this is corn oil. Almost everywhere I have been, they produce corn. What are we doing? We don't even have corn oil factory here. Besides the corn oil, we can use corn for ethanol. I've acquired the land in Volta region at the 30,000 acres. At the Domi, 30,000 acres to produce corn and use it for ethanol. Ethanol is the alcohol that hospitals, you can even add it to our fuel to reduce the fuel cost and all those things. We use corn for starch. All pharmaceutical industries, they import starch before they manufacture their drugs. When we have even Walawali, I bought potatoes. The pharmaceutical industries are importing potato starch before they can manufacture their drugs. When we can do it here. Maize starch, we can use maize for flour, for bread. We can use maize for poultry feeds. We can use maize for Cerelac, cornflakes. So many things. If we plan it well, and mechanize our farms in a large scale, we can have all these industries. Okay? Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's the problem I have, that the 5 northern regions, the arable lands, yesterday, for instance, from Yoyo to Chiripone, I counted 13 different products that the land is suitable for. I saw cotton, I saw cassava, I saw yam, I saw soya beans, sesame seed, sorghum, maize, millet. I even saw palm, getting close from Yoyo to getting close to Chiripone. Yeah, I saw palm trees and all those. Then I said, Jesus. I saw rice. And it's so funny, where they've grown the rice, the road is so bad that 2 boys had to walk in to show us where we should pass with our cars. With these bad roads and with these opportunities, How can we take advantage of the opportunities? So we have to construct good roads to give accessibility to the lands where we can bring big industries to take advantage. Let me tell you, cotton. Now, the fastest growing economy in West Africa is Benin. And he's using only one of the products I've mentioned, cotton. For the past 3 years, he's made $4 billion from cotton. The first 6 months of this year, they made $670 million from cotton. And we have to move all these lands from Sisala all the way to this place, suitable for cotton. My brother, what are we doing? And we always claim that we are poor.
Do we lack something that we can cultivate these potentials we have here?
Of course. We lack people with business mindset. First. 2, we need to encourage the farmers by giving them agri inputs, fertilizers, chemicals, to expand their farms. Because if I bring one factory here, I'll give you one example in my constituency. We have orange processing plant. And the orange processing plant, we process it into juice. You won't believe it. The machine can process the whole Ghana's oranges in 2 months.
Wow.
Then after that, it's idle. We didn't plan well. We thought Ghana had a lot of oranges. Our feasibility was wrong. So here, with large scale of maize, millet, anything we go in, large scale, and you see what we can do. See, I took sunflower yesterday from Yo-Yo. And this is sunflower oil from Ukraine. From Ukraine. Even during the war with Russia, they still have, they produce this. And we import. When I saw a lot of sunflower, natural. What are we doing, my brother? This is what I'm talking about. So those who are doing propaganda, oh, Kennedy Agyapong doesn't know how to talk. If I tell you the truth, and you think I'm insulting you, when we can do this ourselves, do we need to import it? That is all I'm saying.
Okay. But I think in the Upper East, for instance, we know people who produce oil, but maybe support is not coming. We have some people who produce oil around here, but
which
support
type of oil?
I think granite oil, if I'm right. Share not oil.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, such people, in fact, it's a good question. Why is it that the government is not supporting? Why? I want you to answer that. You've given good example.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
No, it's about the support they lack.
Yeah, and I'm saying that. Why the government is not supporting? It means simply it's not part of their priorities. They don't care. My son standing behind you, he buys shea butter and exports it to Namibia and Amazon market. What are you guys doing? I asked him a question. Why is Botswana buying the shea butter? Have you asked yourself what they do with the shea butter? And whatever they do with it, can't we do it here? You're talking of shea butter. Let me tell you. Even your tama, they have no juice here. They have no juice here. But you can mix your tama with pineapple, with coconut, with cashew, anything to get juice. Look here. This is pineapple and coconut juice.
And these are
we imported. Yes.
Imported ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imported.
Okay.
They'll give it to you.
Okay.
Soya bean. They mix it with chocolate and it's imported. This is also imported.
Yeah. But we have this ingredient here in Ghana.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Now give me a chance,
Okay.
and I'm going to ban importation of all these things. Juice, and we produce them here. Soya bean and chocolate. We have cocoa in abundance. We have soya beans everywhere, and we are importing this. That is my challenge, that I want delegates to give me opportunity and see the industries that I'll bring to the 5 northern regions to create employment for them, and also our family members will also make money from it. This is all I'm saying. Simple message. I want them to give me opportunity. And you see, you grow tomatoes in abundance, tomatoes. And during the bumper harvest, you throw your tomatoes away or it gets rotten. When we can turn it into tomato juice, it's one of the healthiest. For we men, especially the prostate. When we eat a lot of tomatoes, it shrinks the prostate. Check with any doctor. And this, my brother, we import. This is the problem I have. That they will come and tell you, I'm your brother, vote for me. So all these things, they haven't seen it.
But 1D, 1F was in the same line.
And what happened? And what happened? Sometimes you ask me a question, I throw it back to you. What happened?
Okay.
It's not just by mouth. You need a visionary leader who will make sure whatever he says, he implements it. Not just by mouth, one vision, one district, one factory, and that's it. Look, coconut. In the south, we have a lot of coconut. Central, Western, Eastern, Ashanti. And we import coconut juice from Thailand. From Thailand, my brother. This is a dry coconut, also juice, from Sri Lanka. You mean we can't do this in this country? And we are spending our scarce dollars to go and import this. That is all I'm saying. That we can do a lot. About this, 3 days ago at Sagadugu, a village after Walwale.
Okay.
Look, potatoes. This is sweet. This is the natural one, the one without the. And almost every restaurant in Ghana here imports potato chips.
Yeah.
Every restaurant imports potato chips. I will promote potato, growing of potatoes, and make sure we process it into chips and powder. When we first went to Germany, there was no yam or plantain or cassava fufu. We were using potatoes and powder as fufu. They call in Germany, they call it potato puree. That's what we were eating until the introduction of yam, powder, and all those things. So, my brother, we have money. We're sitting on gold here with the fertile lands that we have. This is sweet potato. Also good for diabetic patients. Although it's sweet, it digests very fast. This is potato. Where are the... You see? So all I'm saying is, first, we eat what we grow, we process what we grow, and we export what we process.
Okay.
That is the way to go to change our economy. This is yam chips. We don't have a single factory here processing yam into chips and powder. We have fufu powder. Nigerians eat more yam than us, but we produce more yam than the Nigerians. Why can't we process it and export it? Because when you go to US African markets, Europe African markets, they sell a lot of pounded yam powder. We are not taking advantage of it. These potato chips, fortunately, these people listening to me have started producing this, processing this.
Okay.
This is made in Ghana, yam. This is made in Ghana, sweet potatoes. That is the way to go, my brother.
So what is the plan for us in the Upper East when it comes to industries?
Big.
We have 15 districts in the Upper East region. What is the plan here?
Big. Big plans. I was talking to a group I met this morning and said that my friends in Boku zones should stop fighting. Okay? Whether you are Mamprisi or Kusasi, we are all one people. We are Ghanaians. Because going around, the last time when I was going around, I realized Boku zone, they grow a lot of millet. And this millet, we can substitute wheat for millet. The flour we buy for bread, donuts, and all those things. We can use millet. And when we have a millet processing factory here, processing the millet into powder, we can use it for bread. We can use it for donuts. Everything that you use the wheat for, you can use the millet.
Okay.
What are we doing? What are we doing? So many things we can do. So many things. We need about 3-4 million acres to cultivate different things. Okay? And Upper East is no different. You have suitable lands for all these production. So I'm begging you, the people, the delegates that are listening, should give me opportunity so that I'll become the president and create jobs.
It is one thing promising, another thing doing. We heard of 1D, 1F. In the Upper East, we ended up not having one. I think one we had is not even working. So what is the assurance that Ken said it and he will do it?
My brother, I'm a businessman. I have so many businesses. It is those who come and speak big English who have no idea. Who have no idea about how to create businesses. Okay? They come and promise, then they don't deliver. At least, I have over 7,000 workers from different companies. So, if I'm a businessman telling you, if I'm the president, and don't forget, I am not the one going to do the business. I have lined up investors, and I'll partner them with Ghanaian entrepreneurs. And we'll use the Asia miracle or the models to support the Ghanaian businesses to partner the investors. I keep mentioning investors because, you know, one trick and one question I always expect people to ask: how are you going to get access to the European market? How are you going to get access to American market? Unless you are partners already manufacturing this. Okay? If you partner them, they have the market already. So whatever we produce here, straight, is accepted. They will use international standards. Sometimes the way we go about things here, our products are not able to get into the international market because we don't meet the standards. When we have partners who are into the business already, okay, they will set the standards for the production and it will be easily accepted into the European or American market. So partnership is very important. But we need to empower the Ghanaian citizen to own businesses. We can learn from the partners and start our own as well. So if Agyapong tells you that he is going to encourage Ghanaians to build businesses and find partners for them to get market, believe me, because I've done it and I continue to do it. I've told you that I'm going to build ethanol plant. And the ethanol plant at Adidomi in Volta region, you'll be surprised that using maize for the ethanol plant, the research shows that our maize here is more expensive than Brazil and India. Because per ton is $250. If you want to beat the competition or match them, Brazil, our ton of maize should be $150. So until we go large scale, mechanized, we cannot meet Brazil. We cannot challenge India. So these are information I'm going to give and also follow rigidly to make sure that we are producing effectively
and
competent.
It's about ideas and track record. Do you hear people asking you to provide? You talk about 7,000 jobs you've given.
Yeah.
You hear people say that it's not true. If it's true, provide us with evidence.
Evidence.
Let's
My brother, let me buy ticket right today.
You have employed.
Let me buy ticket right today for you.
Okay.
And I'll take you around. Even investors who are billionaires, when they come and I take them around my businesses, they say, oh, what we have seen is enough. I'm not surprised because you have empty promises from people, our leaders. That is why recently, even when we came to opposition, in February, I bought an Indian company producing this plastic. Okay? And the workers are 365. Out of that, 257 are Northerners from Ashama. Ask yourself, all your leaders here, who has been able to employ 257, even 50, ask them. So they will come and tell you, oh, it's not true because they are not doing it. And they don't even have a clue how to create businesses.
Okay.
You can go with me to the factory, count them, and see. He says, so if I tell you I'm going to do it, I have this, I have steel plant.
Okay.
I have the biggest coal store in the whole Africa. My brother, if I tell you I'm going to do it, I have all these radio stations. I have starch plants, every factory. I have mining equipment. And you don't even know that I have mining equipment that I'm renting to the mining companies. I have so many businesses, but I'm not here to come and
I hope that is not Galamsey you're renting too.
Hell no, I will never do that. And they will not, no, they are ADTs.
Okay.
Heavy equipment. Galamsey, they can't rent that machines.
Okay.
One costs about $600,000. So how much are you going to get from Galamsey?
Okay.
They are in various mining companies that people have rented.
I know you are in a hurry to move. Final words. Let's wrap up here with you. You ending your tour tomorrow. Finally.
Yeah. All I'm appealing to delegates is that they voted for economists, they voted for lawyers, they voted for all kinds of disciplines, with the exception of businessmen. So this time, vote for an entrepreneur who is Kennedy Agyapong and can create businesses and put money in your pocket. That is what matters. If your brother cannot create jobs for you and you always go and beg him for money, he's not your brother. The brother is the one who will create opportunities for you so that during the school fees time, you can easily pay your daughter's school fees, your son's school fees, without going to beg a politician because you have job. So it's jobs, jobs, jobs. Industries, industries, industries.
Okay.
That is what we need for the 5 Northern Railways. Let me ask you a question. When we were young and doing business in Okanshi, we were buying corned beef from Bolgatanga.
Those days.
Those days. Yeah. What has happened? I want you to answer me. And where are your leaders? And did it take Kwame Nkrumah from Nzima to come and build Bolgatanga beef factory or whatever? And the Northerners, the entrepreneurs, the businessmen, especially the politicians, they could not manage this and it has collapsed. Do you know how many jobs you've lost? And I see cattle all over. Then I ask myself, why is it that we don't have milk? The cattle. We don't have milk. And what I realize is going around and seeing the cattle, they look so fresh and nicer than the ones I see them in Accra.
From here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we need a cattle ranch where we can produce milk. It is not every cattle that can produce the milk. So we don't have a choice now. We have to import the ones that can produce it and blend it. Okay? With the, so that we can begin to have the ones that can produce a lot of milk.
Okay.
Anything we put our mind into, we can do it. Let me tell you a sad story. I was chairman for Defense and Interior And they brought a document to us that Ministry of Defense wants to acquire land and begin to rear cattle. So they're going to learn the experience from Kenya. I said, Lord of mercy. Ghana of all people. And I hear when I left, with good intention, they've acquired a land at Bono East.
Okay.
That they're going to rear cattle. But the experience, they need Kenyans to come and train us. Now I ask the question. So are you saying that Kenyans are better than us? To extend that now, the expertise, we have to go and get them from Kenya to come and teach us. Is it a problem we have? But at least I admire their vision.
Okay.
The way they want to go is good. But my question was, why should we allow ourselves to stoop so low to go for Kenyans to come and show us how to
But
rear
it is
cattle?
good to learn. Not to
Yeah.
It's good to learn.
But my point is,
Okay.
black to black, if Kenya is doing it and we Ghanaians, we can do it.
Okay.
That's my challenge.
That's a challenge.
You see, like the steel plant, I decided to build the steel plant because one day I wanted iron rods. And I come round the quantity I wanted. When I went, almost all the steel plant, all of them, not almost, are owned by Indians, Lebanese, and Chinese. I say, how? Okay, Ibrahim has gone into cement. Apart from Ibrahim, everybody producing cement is a foreigner. So I said, okay, Ibrahim has gone into cement production. I'll go into steel. And I have built that plant. And you know, my brother, vote for Agyapong because I have the experience and I know the challenges we have. Can you believe that the plant is ready, but they don't have power for me? Because I need 43 megawatts power. And now the charge to build 43 megawatts power is $12.7 million that Grico has given me. $12.7 million.
That's huge.
Exactly. How do you then encourage businesses to come here? Again, VRE is also charging me 16 cents per kilowatt hour. Very expensive. How can I meet competition? I have steel plate. The whole Africa, it is only Tanzania. One company manufactures steel plate.
Okay.
I'm the second. But with this cost, electricity cost alone, people will be forced to go and import from advanced country and still be cheaper than we the Ghanaians.
All right.
So that's the problem.
Okay.
That I'm into business, so I know the challenges, and I'm going to fix all these problems for business to boom in Ghana.
Okay.
So I'm pleading with the delegates. People will come to you, your brother, your brother. I asked them a last question. Why is it that your brother went, and 15 constituencies, we lost all the seats? Has that reason changed? The reason for losing the 5 Northern region is systemic. It's systemic. I'm not the one to tell you. You are a very intelligent guy. You know the reason. Why would they want to repeat? It means they want us to stay in opposition forever. Is that what we want?
Okay.
Whilst,
And your coming will change something?
of course. Of course.
How?
Yeah, because I'm neutral. I don't support anybody anyway. I see myself as Ghanaian and everybody as Ghanaian. Let's develop Ghana, period. I don't see myself as this man, this tribe, this what. No. So I will make a difference.
Okay. Honorable, let's end here and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for giving me opportunity. I
Right.
hope I've answered all your questions.
Yeah, but we don't have much time to continue that. Anything to add?
Yeah, the delegates should vote number 1
Okay.
for Agyapong for development.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Utumi hu ni say chese adwene wo ho for business. Wohu adwene wo ho say imabu ni benya adwuma ye. Adwene wo ho say Ghana beko anim. Akaniaka. Koju Ghana TV ni a part of K-Lover Media. Meeting komo he comment section Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong exclusive interview on Dreams FM. and I would see, I know I share no like ye didn't come on so comment session. Either must be brave.